Hello friends, so today we are talking about the word temperature. Do you know what the word temperature means? That's right, we can tell if something is hot or cold. So today I brought some things with me. Do you know what these are called? That's right, mittens, a pair of mittens. Now, would you use these when it's hot outside or cold outside? That's right, you'd use them when it's cold outside. Why do you use mittens when it's cold outside? That's right, to keep your hands warm. All right, and then I brought another thing. Do you know what this is called? That's right, a swimsuit. Now, do we use a swimsuit when it's hot or cold outside? That's right, we use it when it's hot outside. Why do we wear swimsuits when it's hot outside? That's right, because we might want to get into a pool or we might want to play in a sprinkler because it's warm outside. Now, I'm going to show you two pictures and you're going to describe them to me. So I want you to look at the first picture. Can you describe that picture for me? That's right. Okay, so we have one girl who's wearing a little dress. We have another girl who's wearing another little dress. And they're sitting in sand and the sun's shining behind them. I think they might be on the beach. So do you think it's hot outside where they are, or is it cold outside? That's right, I think it's hot too, because they're wearing dresses, they're not wearing long sleeves, and you can see the sun shining in the background. And also you go to the beach when it's hot outside. Now let's look at the next picture. Can you describe the next picture for me? Good job, friends. All right, so I see snow on the ground, I see a sled, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. And then I see another little girl on a sled in the background. And then I see trees, and then there's snow on the treetops. Do you think it's cold in this picture or hot in this picture? That's right, I think it's cold too because of the snow, and then everybody's wearing mittens, or they might be wearing hats, and everybody's wearing a coat. So we wear hats and mittens and coats and scarves when it's cold outside. Why do we wear those when it's cold outside? That's right, to keep us warm. So today, we're going to sort some pictures. This is the word hot, H-O-T, hot. This is the word cold, C-O-L-D, cold. So I'm going to show you some pictures, and you're going to tell me do they belong in the hot column or the cold column. And you're going to describe the pictures for me. Okay, here's the first picture. Can you describe this picture for me? Good job, that's right. I see some trees with some snow. I see some snow on the ground. I see lots of clouds. Do you think this picture describes something that is cold or something that is hot? That's right, it belongs in the cold picture. Why do you think it belongs in the cold? That's right, because it has snow, and snow is really cold. All right, here's my next picture. Can you describe this picture for me? Good job, that's right. I see kids, I see sprinklers, I see water gushing, I see trees and a pretty sky. Do you think it is hot in this picture or cold in this picture? That's right, it's hot in this picture. Why do you think it's hot in this picture? That's right, because kids are wearing swimsuits and they're playing in the water. And we play in the water when it's hot outside because it helps us cool down. Okay, here's another one. Let's look at this picture. Can you describe this picture for me? That's right, I see a kid who's in the snow making a snow angel. He has on a big, heavy coat. He has on a hat, gloves, and a scarf. Good job. Do you think it's cold in this picture or hot in this picture? I agree, it's cold in this picture because not only is there snow on the ground, He's wearing a hat to keep his head warm. He's wearing gloves to keep his fingers warm. And he's wearing a scarf to keep his neck warm. And he's wearing a coat to keep his body warm. So that belongs in the cold column. Now, what about this picture? Can you tell me about this picture? Oh, yep, I see some sand. I see some blue sky. Where do you think this picture was taken? That's right, the desert. Now, is the desert hot or cold? That's right, the desert is really hot. Why do you think the desert is so hot? Because it gets lots of sunshine? I think you're right. I think the desert gets lots of sunshine. So is it hot or cold there? That's right, it's hot. So you'll need to make sure you drink lots of water when you're in the desert. Okay, next one. What is this a picture of? That's right, a mountain with lots of snow. Do you think it's cold on the top of the mountain or hot? I think it's cold too. Why do you think it's cold? Because there's snow up there? That's right. Do you think there's a lot of sunshine up there? No? Why do you think there's not a lot of sunshine? That's right, because the snow is still there and it hasn't melted. Good job. All right, this is our last picture. This is a picture of some kids playing outside. Can you describe it for me? That's right. I see a kid in sandals and shorts, and he has a ball, and I see a little girl in a dress who's putting with some Legos, and they're outside. What are they in outside? Maybe a little fort or a tree house? Do you think it's hot or cold in this picture? I think it's hot too. Why do you think it's hot in this picture? That's right, because they're playing outside in shorts and a t-shirt and sandals and a little dress. So next, what is something we can use to check if our body is hot or cold? Do you know what it's called? It's a really big word. That's right, a thermometer. So you may use a thermometer when you're not feeling well, and your mommy and daddy can check if you're hot or cold. So today we've talked about lots of things that are hot or cold. We talked about the desert, we've talked about the sand, we've talked about the snow that's really cold, we've talked about wearing hats and gloves and mittens when it's really cold. So now I want you to tell me, what are some things that you might do when it's hot outside? And what are some things that you might do when it's cold outside? Those are great ideas. So if it's cold, you might build a snowman. You might drink hot chocolate. Is hot chocolate warm or cold? That's right, hot chocolate is hot. Or you might eat soup when it's cold outside. Is soup cold or hot? That's right, soup is hot. Now might you do when it's hot outside? You might play in a sprinkler. Is the water in a sprinkler cold or hot? That's right, the water in a sprinkler is cold. What else might you do outside when it's hot? You might eat ice cream from the ice cream truck. That's right. Is ice cream cold or hot? That's right, ice cream is cold. Now what might it do if it's hot outside? The ice cream might begin to melt. That's right. So those are all things we can do when it's hot or when it's cold outside. So this week we'll be talking more about temperature. So I'll see you soon, friends. Bye-bye.